the development of the idea of the divine plan by the ancient Greek philosophers. Ancient Greek philosophy opens a window into the world of ideas, where the concept of a divine designer occupies a central position. Philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle investigate the existential significance of the world through creation and completion. Pre-Socratic philosophers such as Thales and Anaximander sought the original beginning of the world. They try to understand nature through the physical elements and the forces that drive change and evolution. The Pythagorean idea that numbers form the basis of the universe suggests a cosmic order and harmony. Pythagoras regarded numbers as the key to understanding the nature and music of the celestial spheres. Pythagoras introduced the idea of the great geometer, an approach that describes the universe as a geometrically organized whole. This design suggests a divine intelligence that uses geometry as a tool to create and maintain order. Platonic theory of ideas presents a hierarchy of eternal and unchanging ideas, which are models of all natural phenomena. At the top of the hierarchy is the idea of the good, which shapes and drives the existence of all other ideas. Plato, through the analogy of the good, tries to show the idea of the divine as a final cause. The good is that which gives substance and purpose to the world, while at the same time acting as the supreme designer and director of reality. Aristotle, following a more practical approach, focused on the concept of the divine as the ultimate cause of physical phenomena. This teleological view of nature highlights inherent order and purpose, revealing a design that transcends human understanding. Socrates, although he left no written works, through his teachings emphasized the necessity of human virtue as part of the divine plan. The individual's evolution towards virtue is seen as indicative of divine intervention and guidance. The mystery religions, which were popular in ancient Greece, also influenced the idea of predestined design. The initiation rites and inner knowledge revealed to the faithful were seen as direct messages from the goddesses about the destiny of the world. Finally, the Stoics, with their belief in a rational and purposeful universe, argued that everything happens for a reason. This view reinforced the idea of a world governed by a complete and unchanging divine plan. The Stoic philosophers believed in a rational and prescribed world, where everything is organized in absolute order and harmony. This universe, according to Stoic philosophy, is a manifestation of divine reason that permeates and guides nature. Plutarch's Neoplatonic interpretation brings back the idea of the divine as the central creator. According to Plutarch, the world is an expression of divine power and wisdom, which acts among phenomena to bring order and purpose. Christian theology draws deeply from ancient philosophy's contemplation of divine design. The concept of the divine as the ultimate creator and administrator of the universe is reinforced, presenting a God who not only plans, but also provides for his creation. The relationship between human freedom and divine predestination also preoccupies philosophical thought. How can man be free if his destiny is predetermined? The tension between autonomy and specification remains a central issue in the search for moral and philosophical truth. In ancient Greek thought, the concept of providence and fate had a central role. People believed that the gods had a plan for the world and that everyone's fate was predetermined, which greatly influenced their daily choices and their perception of justice. Nature in Aristotelian philosophy was considered a teleological organism with specific purposes. This way of thinking provided the basis for explaining natural phenomena through the idea of necessity and purpose, strengthening the belief in divine providence. Socrates emphasized in his teachings the need for human virtue as part of the divine plan. He believed that conscious striving for virtue leads man to a full and fulfilling life, directly linking personal development to the highest divine precepts. The mystery religions of ancient Greece deeply influenced the concept of predestined design. Through the sacraments, the faithful gained experiences that were seen as direct contacts with the divine, strengthening the belief in divine intervention and the predetermined path of their lives. Stoic philosophy developed the idea of a logically organized and purposeful universe, where everything has a purpose and every event is part of a greater divine plan. This approach laid the groundwork for a moral philosophy that emphasizes acceptance and adaptation to the inevitable. The concept of world order is a central theme in ancient Greek philosophy. Greek philosophers believed that the world was governed by a natural order that revealed divine design. This secular order provided the basis for human morality and social organization. The ancient Greeks managed destiny through the recognition of fate and personal responsibility. They believed that, despite the existence of a predetermined plan, man has the ability to influence his course through his choices and actions. Tragedy in ancient Greece was a profound analysis of the conflict between fate and freedom. The heroes of tragedies often faced impossible choices that revealed man's tendency to resist or succumb to the divine or fatal plan. The concept of eternity and immutability in ancient Greek thought had important implications for understanding the divine plan. Eternity reflects the unchanging and enduring nature of the divine arrangement, imparting the necessary character of holiness and reverence to the world. The idea of divine design has important implications for ethics and politics. Ancient philosophers such as Plato argued that moral laws should reflect higher divine principles. This led to the idea that human societies should be organized on the basis of divine justice. The metaphysical explanation of the world is a central theme in ancient Greek philosophy. The concepts of providence and fate, as expressions of divine design, provide a framework for understanding how the universe works and how humans should respond to adversity. Ancient Greek astrology offers an insight into the theory of influences attributed to the stars and planets. These influences were seen as part of the divine plan, revealing how the divine influences human destiny and personal choices. The daily life of the ancient Greeks was closely linked to the presence of the divine. From simple prayers and sacrifices to omen interpretation and astrology, people looked for signs of the divine will in everything around them. Finally, the contribution of ancient philosophy to the understanding of divine justice is undeniable. Thinkers such as Socrates and Plato explored the concept of justice as central to the divine plan, attempting to explain how it guides human behavior. The Hellenistic era is a period of expansion and deeper examination of the idea of divine design. Philosophers such as the Stoics reinforced the concept of providence, while the Epicureans challenged it, proposing a world based on randomness and natural causes. The architecture and art of ancient Greece reflect faith in divine design through the harmony and order of their creations. Ideal proportion and geometry are evident in monuments and sculptures, expressing the quest for divine perfection. In ancient medicine, the consideration of divine providence had an important role. Practices and treatments were based on the idea that nature and the human body work according to a divine plan, which is necessary to maintain health. Science and philosophy continued to evolve based on the ancient idea of divine design. The theory of natural laws and the explanation of the phenomena of the world embody the belief in an organized and predetermined course of things. The theological dimension of ancient philosophy maintains its importance in the modern era, as the debate surrounding the divine plan remains relevant. The search for divine harmony and order continues to inspire philosophical and scientific thought, while offering new perspectives on understanding the world. The contribution of ancient ideas to modern theological debate is undeniable. Concepts of providence and divine design find expression in contemporary theological theories and continue to inspire dialectic about divine will and human freedom. Existential philosophy has deep roots in ancient Greek thought, where the concept of divine design is presented as a central theme. The search for divine truth and the perception of predestined destiny echoes the existential concerns of man throughout the ages. Ancient Greek literature is full of references to divine design, offering a rich material for understanding divine truth. From the Odyssey to the tragedies of Sophocles, the presence of the divine is constant and shapes the destinies of the heroes. The value and timelessness of the divine plan in philosophy is undeniable. From ancient times to the present, the idea that there is a higher predetermined order to the universe has inspired philosophers, theologians, and artists to explore the relationships between the divine and the human. Explore the timeless wisdom of Hellenic Sophia. Subscribe for regular updates and videos.